For me, VeggieTales was that very first show that you latch onto, right? I think everybody has a show or something in particular that, for whatever reason, really grabs at them. And I don't know what it was about Bob the Tomato and Larry the Cucumber that it was that hooked me so much. But I mean, VeggieTales helped me find my passion.
For me, it also resonates me on a very religious side because I was also grown up in like a Catholic household where we were very religious. We'd go to church and all that. The message is digestible for me in a way that I can understand it. It is very impactful in that way too.
We're just so excited because this is a completely new frontier for me. Me and Lunch personally, we are just VeggieTales fans at heart. And that is the very reason as to why we're doing this. We just hope that a lot of people come in, they get new insight, they get new information that previously wasn't available before. We're just excited to hear new people, new perspectives, and just to see how that podcast goes.
Well, the motive for our podcast is that people who are associated with Big Idea, even though it might be like, I don't know, maybe a year or like they just scored one episode or worked on one episode and they just did other projects. It doesn't really matter, but it's to them to tell their story about how their lives are, how Big Idea was, and how their lives were after. Because there are a lot of untold stories about personal experiences with the company and themselves. So I feel like it's to basically uncover untold stories on this podcast.
The way I've described it is that everybody has a story. It's very easy for a lot of fans to be like, Phil Vischer, Mike Naraki, and a lot of the bigger names, right? And obviously, they also have important perspectives and stories to tell, but it's also trying to talk to the people that are just in the credits and trying to figure out, what have they been doing? What are they up to? Their lives are so much more than just VeggieTales, which is why I want to, besides just talking about VeggieTales and their experience and their time on it, to also tell us their life and all the stuff, the crazy stuff that's gone on through their childhood, high school years, their formative stuff, from working one major studio to working at Big Idea, or just immediately jumping on Big Idea. No matter what the case is, I still want to just uncover these people's personal stories, even if they maybe weren't as involved with Big Idea as some other people. But anyone who was in any way, shape, or form associated with Big Idea, they have a story to tell, and that's ultimately what our motive is.
This is for the fans of the show or the general someone who is a fan of animation and just want to hear the behind the scenes of this once great company.
Me and Lunch personally, we are just VeggieTales fans at heart, and that is the very reason as to why we're doing this. We're just excited to hear new people, new perspectives. Stay tuned. This podcast will be coming soon.